folks, welcome to another little episode of Real Country with Jeff and Mo. Today we're just going to do a little update video, nothing spectacular. Once again we're dodging rain off and on, and kind of hard to still get stuff done. You never know what's going to happen. But it's been about 3 weeks, give or take, since we did the little video about our turkeys we're raising. So I thought we'd do a little update, show you how much they've grown in the last 3 weeks, kind of amazing, and go back to the back 40 and check the game camera, see if we've got any more deer pictures. Also going to try to put up another camera on another section back there and just see if we can kind of get them in a crossfire, see if anybody's coming to see us. Learn what's going on in the woods, still several months away, but it's just a little pre-season scouting and things like that. So stick around. It's not going to be a long video, but we'll try to show you some pretty stuff, and we'll take it from here and let's go see what we can find to get into. And here we are about roughly 3 weeks later, back out here at the turkey pen, and as you can see, they are growing like weeds. Big difference from 3 weeks ago. I gotta watch Big Boy there, he'll try to come on out. Yeah, they have, I'd say, tripled in size in about 3 weeks, and that means I gotta get busy this coming week and get them a bigger pen. They've about outgrown this. I see you, big man. They went from being cute to they looking grown now. They look like they weigh, I'd say, probably 5 pounds of butter. They are really eating good and plenty of good water and growing like weeds. And it is just the first few days of August. So by the time November rolls around, I do not doubt they're gonna be good sized birds. But just thought we'd do a little update, let y'all see how they're progressing. Far cry from what they was 3 weeks ago. But anyway, I won't bore y'all with the details. But if I don't hurry up and do something, they're going to jump out and take off running like a turkey. Well, folks, once again, I'm dodging the rain. It's time to check the camera. Looks like we've had a little traffic. And it's time to put out the second one. If I can get all this done before the bottom falls out. It's done got dark back in here. But I'll have an extra 10 or 15 minutes if it does start to rain. I'll have a little extra time to get it together. Maybe won't get drowned before I'm through. It's been so hot, I haven't got back to pick up my logs I cut. Try to do a little bit every day. But when your temperature's averaging 95 to 96 and the heat index is 107 to 110, you kind of don't feel like being out here too long. So what I'm going to do right here is try to place a second one on a different section of the property from where the first one is, watching a little trail, and we'll just see what happens here. This is all trial and error, and no guarantee of anything that may or may not happen. Just have to wait and see. In the past, we have had some traffic down here, so it don't hurt to check things out. So, just trying to see what I may or may not want to do. So I tell you what, there's a little trail right there, and that may be what I want to do right there. Tell you what, we're going to slide right over here and set this up real quick, and maybe get done before the bottom falls out. So let me set this down, see what I can do real quick. May show up, may not. We'll just have to wait and see. So we're going to place this right about here and see if we can watch down here, see what'll happen. So, I already got everything set up, and that should have us ready to go. And we'll get out of here. I'll come back a little later. Comes up in a little bag. Let's see here. So there we go. And let's try. Ooh, there's that girl with me again. Yeah, down here in the front, the way the camera's pointed, it's a little drop off, and there's a creek on the other side of the property. And in years past, we've had them come from the creek up, and we've had them come from the far side and come up. So we're just trying to pattern them, see what's moving, get some extra pictures. And now I'm going to turn around and go back, and we're going to exchange the SD card out the other. So let me turn this back around, and here we go. And maybe we can get out of here before we get soaking wet. So let's ease on around here, and hopefully we'll It's starting to rain. Hopefully, I'll be able to check that other card real quick and exchange it. And we'll see what's cooking here. Might have some pictures to show you later on. May not, but we'll try. It always goes to figure here lately in the summertime, you can count on it being hot and muggy, and you can count on when you decide to come out and do something, it's going to start raining shortly. Makes it very hard to get anything done. Either way, you stay wet. But now, let's see about cutting this one off and swapping cards real quick. Let's see what we got here. This is hard to do with one hand. So, pull my card out. And here we go. Alrighty. Now let's see if I can put this up real quick without causing a catastrophe. Don't want my card to get wet. Alrighty, folks. We're going to head out of here and we'll catch up with you in a little bit. Maybe we won't be wet. Here we go. Alrighty, folks. Now I was going to show you the results of some of the game cameras. You may have seen one or two of these pictures before, but I'll try to show you something and have a little surprise. Looks like 4 girls eating. Nothing special, just does. Let me scroll. And there's a little, not really a button, maybe a little small spike, but definitely a little buck. And he's eyeballing into the camera. And then here's, I think that's 3 girls eating. Like I said, nothing spectacular. Some's in the daytime, some's at night. And there's a pretty, looks like a girl during the daytime. And there's our surprise. I was thoroughly shocked after the last video because I had made the comment I had only seen one fairly decent buck in 20 years. And right after that, this fella showed up. He's not no massive trophy, but his horns seem to be about even with his ears, or maybe just a hair past the tip of his ears. And for around here, that's kind of awesome. Still in the velvet. He looks so good, I threw 2 of them in there. May never see him again, but I was tickled to death to see that one. And this young lady has me concerned. That's a doe, but look at the belly on that girl. I'm just wondering if she's got a baby or 2 in there. I didn't realize this late in the year they'd still be having babies, but she's either eating really good or she's fixing to have some babies. And there's another pretty doe during the day. So they're coming really all hours. We're seeing some at right after daylight, and 12 and 1, and some at 5 and 6. Most of them are at night. And that'll conclude that little bit right there. Like I said, just thought we'd show you some. Hopefully in the next week or 2, we'll hopefully have an update or so. But that'll be all of our camera. Now we're going to have 2 cameras rolling, and maybe we'll see some different things. But that'll wrap up the little update for right now. Well, folks, like I said, that wasn't a long video in one way, but man, them turkeys have jumped up. Like I said, I'll be busy coming up this next week, try to build them a taller pen, and that way they'll have a little bit more headroom. And how'd you like the deer? I've learned if I open my big mouth, I'll get turned into a liar even if I don't mean to. Have not seen a decent little buck around this place in 20-something years. In time I said that, bam, there's a nice little 8-pointer. Like I said, we may never see him again, but he came by one time and got his picture took. The does is more normal what we see, the little small spikes, but it really made my day to see that buck. Like I said, he's still in the velvet. He's still growing. Long time till hunting season, and somebody else will probably get him. I'll probably never see him. But it's just nice to know what you got going on back there. But anyway, we thank you for watching. Hope you saw something you liked. We're going to be putting out some more videos as fast as we can. Like I said, the weather's just kind of had me messed up the last few days. It's like I sit around thinking what we need to do, and then we get in a thunder shower. And after it's wet, it's hard to get outside and do a whole lot. But stick with us. If you see anything you like, please hit the like and subscribe. Tell your friends. And until next time, good Lord's willing, the creek don't rise. We'll see y'all down the road. Thank y'all.